What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt Taville with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, arbitration. And here we go. Via Mike Coppinger, he says sources, resolution expected in Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder arbitration in the coming days, potentially by Monday. The dispute surrounds the rematch clause. Is Wilder owed a third fight? Former Judge Daniel Weinstein will rule. Will Wilder be awarded damages? Will Fury simply move on? So, it comes down to Daniel Weinstein. Okay, I don't know anything about him. Bob Arum supposedly knows him. He will make the final ruling by Monday. So this is good news. This is news of progression because look how long this shit took. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is mid-May, right? The arbitration's supposed to start in early January, so it took this long. You know, what was this, like a public court where the people came there and sit down, said, hey, present, and then turned around and left? You know what I mean? Did they have to... I didn't understand the whole process, because it looks like this should have been settled in a matter of a day or two, like a day to gather all the information and then the next day, make the verdict. But obviously it took longer than that. It was a lot more complicated than that. But at least we will know. One thing I want to note to you guys is that it's weird from an arbitration standpoint where you have a fighter like Tyson Fury that really wants to, or supposedly wanted to move on from the Wilder situation, but abruptly left like he did. I guess that's just him being him, because he's had a track record of leaving fights over and over again and leaving possible rematches and those things in the dust. I asked Mr. Klitschko about that, and he wasn't so happy. He's really bitter to this day. He's probably as bitter as Oscar De La Hoya is bitter about Floyd Mayweather stepping out on their rematch when he was also the A side of the equation, and Floyd pranced off in the sunset with his torch of pay-per-view sales and popularity as well. So, anyhow, this is very good news. I just think that I hope they rule fairly, because if it has to be the network's problem. I wish Wilder all the best. However, I do want to see Joshua fight Fury, that one fight, because I think it will only be one fight now. I don't think it will be two fights. I think it will be a one-fight deal. That deal that they were trying to sother up, no, they had to rush and push start the one fight. Now, as Wilder, I think, me personally, that they're going to have to pay Wilder something, because you can't guarantee Wilder fights the winner of these guys, and he's not a champion. He just has a rematch clause to fight one person, and that's Tyson Fury. So it would make more sense if they just paid Deontay Wilder for either the amount of money that he might have made or whatever, or half that. Maybe $5 million to step aside, or just to, for damages, because he had a contractual agreement. So obviously by now, though, we don't know. So I don't want to step over, but the arbitration will go this way. But I think they will give Deontay Wilder money, because who's to say Deontay Wilder would want to fight Joshua after that? You know what I mean? Because we had failed attempts before, and I'm not set in stone that those guys, you know what I mean? I don't know about that. That's a totally different situation, and you can't drag a whole nother party in that has nothing to do with Fury. Okay, what Joshua has nothing to do with Fury shenanigans or Fury's reasons not to fight Wilder last year or earlier this year. So I don't think that would be right to Matchroom Team Joshua in any shape, form, or fashion. So I think at the end of the day, they're gonna have to pay. Bars. So you guys tell me what you think about this new news. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.